COVID-19 has changed our lives. In the past year, Alaska's early childhood education programs and educators have been a constant for families and children in this ever-changing world. They have adapted and been flexible in order to stay open, demonstrating their resilience and commitment to supporting Alaska's families and businesses. THREAD, Alaska's Child Care Resource and Referral Network, is celebrating Week of the Young Child by saying thank you to them for caring for Alaska's children throughout the pandemic. They are an integral part of our community, and THREAD is honored to have been able to support them during this difficult time.
My staff immediately panicked. Everybody froze, and they said, I don't feel comfortable coming back to the classroom. And so that's when I went to my board and I said, my staff is not comfortable pushing forward right now. We don't have access to resources. We had no gloves, no cleaning supplies, no of our normal things that we need to operate a childcare.
So due to COVID in the pandemic, I did lose 5 families, and that was really difficult.
And those were some of the hardest phone calls that I had to make. And I laid awake at night, usually the night before, just trying to tell families what was going on and the uncertainty. And I spent hours listening to their stories, just listening to what they were going through. And it was gut-wrenching.
We have several families that pay annually. People had paid in advance. And so we wrote somewhere around $40,000 worth of refund checks. So we immediately started off at a deficit. And then we had no resources to buy all of the PPE that we needed.
I mean, I already clean and sanitize a lot, but it was like double the amount of work and, you know, the temperature checks every day.
Just the cleaning supplies, we couldn't get gloves. There was no bleach on the grocery shelves. You know, we panicked just like everybody else did.
It felt very isolating when we tried to reopen because we were lacking the training, we were lacking the funding, and THREAD was an incredible resource for us that put everything together in one spot. Here are all the trainings you can take. Click on this link. Here are all of the funding applications, you know, even from all across the state of Alaska. Look through these and see what you're eligible for.
So the THREAD assistance was amazing. That helped out with maybe with extra cleaning supplies, or if parents needed help a little bit with their income, or just newer toys, face masks, sanitizing. That helped out with so many different things in my facility that was lacking the income there or to meet the needs.
But THREAD was the one that was continuously like putting things just right in front of us. Where could we go? Who could we call? They're the ones who connected all of us together. So without THREAD, I would have been lost totally. So I appreciate it.
You shouldn't be choosing between going to work at fast food and going to work at a child care facility. So to me, that's a challenge, is to continue hiring and training the right staff, continuing to increase the power of the profession and increasing the knowledge that this is a profession to be an early child care educator. It's a huge commitment. It's a huge responsibility that we have, that you are shaping a child's life every day.
Parents need to be connected with other families. Kids need to be with other kids. They need structure. They need socialization. They need outside time. They just need to be with other kids. And, you know, families need that support with their jobs too. So we need childcare. Everybody needs childcare. It's huge.
And so just the whole thing that we might not be here. And I think that opened up a lot of people's eyes. So I'm hoping through all of this that people start thinking about it a little bit different, and that maybe we're more valued, and maybe somehow the whole profession can be paid like for what they're worth.
THREAD's hope for the future is that Alaska prioritizes early childhood education in the state and recognizes the essential role that early childhood education programs and educators play supporting Alaska's families, children, businesses, and our communities. Thank you for everything you do.